friends, happy March, another month, another song. So I'm glad I committed out loud to sharing one a month to keep me honest. I had the opportunity earlier this week of visiting with some longtime friends of mine, Frankie and Jess. We used to do morning radio together, and they have since started a podcast, so it was very fun to go in and catch up. And we talked about everything from our old radio days to performing, my stint on Yellowstone. We talked about a book I've written that's not quite available yet. I'm still figuring that part out. But it is about the loss of my sweetheart about 6 years ago. Not about, exactly 6 years ago, this month. And part of that journey for me has been learning to play guitar and writing songs. So if you haven't heard that story or you're interested, you can check that out of the podcast. But this song is really for anyone who's lost anyone, because I think I'm sure I'm not the only one who just sits sometimes lost in thought, staring at the sky, wondering where your person is. So this song is called That Big Old Sky. I wonder, are you with me? Are you watching from on high? Do you wonder what I'm doing as you spread your wings to fly? Do you sit here and do you see me? Do you wish that you could show all the little things you notice when I think I'm all alone? And I'd like to ask that big old sky just where it's hiding you in all that never-ending blue, perhaps beyond the sun and moon. And I'd like to ask that big old sky if it sees you passing by, would it tell me that you're by my side? Ran out of breath. I wonder as I sit here, just what's on the other side? What's going on that's so important? What work do you have in the sky? Do you miss me and do you think of me? Only the clouds and rainbows know. Do you see me looking up there as I sit here down below? And I'd like to ask that big old sky just where it's hiding you in all that never-ending blue, perhaps beyond the sun and moon. And I'd like to ask that big old sky if it sees you passing by, would it tell me that you're by my side? Are you the bird that visits? Are you the tickling breeze? Are you the sunset's orange and red I smile when I see? And I'd like to ask that big old sky just where it's hiding you in all that never-ending blue, perhaps beyond the sun and moon. And I'd like to ask that big old sky if it sees you passing by, would it tell me that you're by my side? I gotta take a bigger breath there at the end. Okay, That Big Old Sky. There you go. Happy March. Thanks for listening.